On a quarterly basis, we have a competition at Life University to help our students develop their speaking skills. It's called So You Think You Can Tic. And the goal is to prepare them over time to participate in the national championship, So You Think You Can Tic. And two of the students that will be presenting tonight won, or in the top three of a recent competition. So please welcome first to the stage a six-quarter student, one of 5 Sermonts currently at Life University, with mom graduating next quarter. Please welcome Derek Sermont. These young guys are fancy. They don't use stairs, they just climb on stage.
Hello everybody, I'm Derek. It is unreal to be on this stage. When I started at Life University in 2013, I went to LifeVision 2 weeks later, and I said, I'm gonna speak on that stage, and I went to So You Think You Can Tic 12 times, and I'm here. When you were 10 years old, what was the one thing you wanted every single day? Recess. When I was 10 years old, I didn't get recess. I was that kid who couldn't sit still in class. I didn't know how. I was bored. I was anxious. I just wanted to go outside and play. And my teacher at the time thought that the best option for me was to sit inside in the quiet room during recess every day for 5th grade and half of 6th grade. 1 in 4 kids has ADD, ADHD, or a disorder, something like that, where they just need to move and they're not given the option. I was that kid. Just after I turned 11 years old, I went to a talk that Dr. Joe Lupo was doing where he brought a chiropractor in and a medical doctor in, and they were talking about how the brain reacts to these medications that these kids are on for ADD, ADHD, all these different things. And the medical doctor said, I was giving these kids medication and their brain was turning into little bits of Swiss cheese. There was just something missing. But I didn't know what it was. And then I met a chiropractor, and the chiropractor said, I have the same results without the side effects. And she didn't believe him until she went and saw it. And I sat through that talk with my dad, and at the end, Dr. Lupo said, how'd you like it? And I said, I'm going to be a chiropractor. I had just turned 11, and I knew, without a doubt, I needed to be here in this profession so that other little kids like me wouldn't have that issue. Fast forward to 2013, I'm all excited, I'm gung-ho, let's go, I'm moving to Life University. I started in the chiropractic program, had no idea what I was getting myself into, and within 6 months, I failed out of school. And I had no idea what to do with my life. Why am I here? What am I doing? Within a year, I graduated with a bachelor's degree in exercise science from Life University. The next quarter, I started my master's degree in positive psychology, and then the following quarter, I decided to start the DC program again. That was in 2015. I'm now almost halfway through the program with a master's degree under my belt, and nothing could make me happier. If I hadn't gone through that failure and had to make the decision in myself to harness and understand what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, I wouldn't be here. If I hadn't let those failures be a stepping stone as opposed to defining who I am, I wouldn't be here. We have the opportunity as chiropractors, as chiropractic students, to share a story that is profound, that is life-changing, that will alter people's lives, that will show kids that, yes, you do matter. Yes, we are listening. Yeah, go play. My generation is going to change the face of this world. And my generation is going to do it through chiropractic. As I look forward to getting out into practice when I finish school, I have just a few things on my mind. changing the lives of kids, helping them to be better, and making sure that I stay connected. When I go out there and I see parents, and it's going to be 1 in 4 parents, and I see their kid with ADD and ADHD, all I want to be able to say is, I was there. I was that kid. I was the kid who couldn't sit still. And I had one person stand up one time, and he said, we can fix that. And Dr. Lupo told me that I could be better. And so I know that I can tell other kids that they can be better. So when I see a kid who has ADD, ADHD, I'm not going to give them the medications. I'm going to give them the gift of chiropractic. Thank you.
There, I can do this too. Thank you, Derek. I was inspiring to hear our students, right? When you say, my generation is going to create that change. I love hearing that. Because, we're a little older now, right, Joe? We can't do it all ourselves forever. Darn, it's great to see these young ones coming up. Our next student speaker is a third quarter student who hails from the northern country of Canada. Please welcome Austin Elkin.
It's pretty amazing what we get to do, isn't it? This chiropractic thing, the principle of what we do. What I love about it most is that every single human on earth can benefit from it. And we've seen people benefit from it. We've heard the stories, we've heard the miracles. It works, guys. This chiropractic thing works. And what I love about it most is that it doesn't just stop at the person on your table. It goes beyond that. When you adjust that person on your table, when you reconnect that person with their human spirit, with their soul, you relay it back into their physical body, that exudes. That person starts vibrating differently. That starts connecting them to every single person around them. And I have a story to prove this. My parents are both chiropractors. I grew up with the principle, but at first I never wanted to be a chiropractor. I loved it. I lived a healthy life. Whenever someone talked poorly about it, I would shun them away. Get out of here. But then my dad got injured. He was riding his dirt bike, and he ended up taking a jump a little bit too hard. He hit the brake pedal, went over top of his handlebars, landed on his head. 4 cervical fractures. C4, C6, C7, and I guess a thoracic one at T1. He was relayed to the emergency room where my family was scared. Scared for his life, scared for our lives. What would we do if he wasn't around anymore? But we know chiropractic works. So my mom, being the positive person that she is, she told us everything's going to be okay. Everything was okay. And I remember this so vividly. The doctor came out, the MD came out, and he goes, "Your dad took such good care of himself. Your mom took such good care of his spine. Chiropractic saved his life." Chiropractic saved my dad's life. There is no other way that he would be here with us today if it wasn't for what he did, if it wasn't for what we believed in. So it doesn't just stop at the table, because after that incident, guess where I am? I love this profession because it saved my dad's life. It saved my entire family. It changed the way that we are living today. I can't imagine anything different. So I want you guys to go back to your offices. I want you guys to go through school. I want you guys to understand that that one adjustment doesn't affect one person. That one adjustment affects the lives of many. And if we can go out and adjust many people, it's going to change the life of a community. We go out, we adjust a community, it's going to change the life of a country. And if we can find a way to adjust a country, we can find a way to change the life of the world. It starts here in this room. After this weekend, we go out, we adjust, we start changing lives. It starts here. Love you guys.